Good morning. Welcome to another Yoga or Home Friday moment. I'm Gina Reinhart, also known as Gina Yogini, have Yoga Mat Wheel Travel, and here I am, back to the land of the living, here in my living room, where I spent a lot of time last week as I couldn't breathe and worked on my puzzle here, and I worked on some of my teepee door flap, but mostly I just took care of myself with tea and neti pot. And I want to thank all my subscribers who reached out to me and gave me well wishes, and I hope my subscribers out there are also healthy, because there's a lot of stuff going around and the weather's been crazy as we go through this change from winter to spring in the next couple of weeks. And this Sunday is the dreaded by so many people springing forward into another time of taking an hour away from us, or however it works. It's so confusing. I don't really care. But there's so many people that get so angry and upset about losing an hour. Anyway, doesn't matter. It's still the same time. Our clocks are just different, but here I am. I've been working on a squat lately because in the 5-element theory of energy medicine yoga, winter is the moment where we're just a seed. We're growing in a seed, and a squat is the pose that we do the elementary water sound, and we get ourselves into a nice little squat. And you may not be able to get into a squat, but if you can, there's things that you can do to help encourage the squat even deeper. And so you see I've got my feet on my little cushion here because my heels don't touch the ground. And then I'm gonna lean forward, and I've rolled up my yoga mat cover, which I quilted long ago, and it helps squish fluids back into the knees to liven them up. You can use a towel, you can use your arms. I actually will stick my arms under there, but here I am, I'm just holding this nice squat. And for the winter element of blowing out the candle, here I am, I'm in a nice squat. I've got one hand on the earth for balance, and then I cover my knees, and I'm gonna tuck my head as I inhale, and then as I exhale, I'm gonna exhale with the sound of a blowing out a candle. And then inhale, and exhale. And if you're on a couch, just bring your knees up to you and hold it. And so here I am, I'm a little seed. It's winter and spring is coming, and I've got my seeds over there that I'm planting my garden with this summer. And then I'm gonna move into spring by gathering up the energy of the earth as I dig my toes into the earth for rooting. And I'm gonna bring myself up to a stand and bring that energy of the earth, and I'm gonna shush it with the wood element down into the earth, and then just rise myself up like a little sprout or a sapling and spread my branches up to the sky even higher. Take a few breaths. Then I'm going to bring my hands, I'm going to weave them into my heart, that energy, and I'm going to do a heaven connecting earth, because I'm just so happy to have stretched up from that little squat. So I'm going to bend my knees a little bit, and then raise my right hand up to the sky as flat as it is, and holding my left hand flat as I can against the earth, just being that conduit between the heaven and the earth. And then I'll exhale back to heart center. Switch sides. Oh, this feels so good. I was so closed up this past week being sick and stuffy that it feels so good to just open my body up like this. Ah. Inhaling, and then exhaling, and then inhaling, and then exhaling. And so, as we get ready to spring forward into the spring ahead and turning our clocks forward, what are you going to be doing this weekend? Are you a person that dreads looking forward into the spring? Or are you a person that you just don't care like me, and I'm just glad to have more light in the morning? But whatever you do, please write, share, comment, and have a wonderful weekend.